All right, so we are getting started with, oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. Okay, we'll see. All right, so 5th grade, last week. Ooh, why are we talking? Last week, we focused on nouns and adjectives. This week, we are focusing on personal pronouns. So again, your language arts notebook should be open to grammar section, but you don't have to take notes until I say something like, hey, you know what? Missy's probably going to be having us doing activities with pronouns, personal pronouns this week. I should jot this down so I don't forget. Okay? So, perfect. Personal pronoun is a word that replaces a person, place, or thing. Now, 5th grade, real quick, what do we call people, places, and things? A noun. A personal pronoun is used to replace that noun. So whisper to your partner and tell them what a personal pronoun is in your own words. Turn it up. Three, two, 1, 0. You might be thinking, well, Miss Eve, it's a word that replaces the person, place, or thing. Well, those are nouns. Aren't they just nouns? No, they're a little different. That's why we call them pronouns. So if you use a sentence as an example, you said, we went to the mall. And you're like, oh, mall, that's a noun, that's the pronoun. Now I'm waiting for voices to be off. Perfect. So, what does this mean? It replaces a noun. These are some personal pronouns because they replace nouns. So, if we're using first person, we're talking about ourselves, we could say I or we. If we're talking about multiple, and you're a part of it, we or us. Singular, again, for second person, like if I'm talking to Mackenzie, like, hey, you, sit down. Sit down because you're not letting me speak. Thank you for letting me use you as an example, Mackenzie. You could use you. But again, did I use Mackenzie's name there when I said that sentence? No. I said you. Sit down. So notice the second plural, it's still you. Then if we have singular third person, like I'm talking about a group of people who I'm not directly talking to, I can say he, him, she, her, or it. Plural would be they or them. So what I'd like you to do, I know some of you are writing down this chart. Awesome. I want you, when you are done and your partner is done, turn and use these pronouns in some sentences. Turn and talk. With what? Maybe an adjective. So let us. So us would be your pronoun. Let Frankie?
You went to the park.
Perfect. What's another one? Philip?
No one likes you.
No one likes
No one likes you. No one likes you. No one likes you.
Yeah, and so you can plug in a bunch of different pronouns there, right? Will?
You are dog water.
Oh, Mom.
You're kidding.
Remember, we're working on not commenting in between each person. Good.
I like to talk, but you can have it all.
Okay, so you use two pronouns there. Okay? Max, did you have one?
Yes. You are there.
You. Nice. Michael, let us switch to one. Nice. And I like that you broke apart the contraction. Because if you say let, that's like let us. But technically you're using a pronoun there, and you broke it apart so that we could hear it. Like that. Allison. I am tired.
Never mind.
Okay.
What
What are you going to say?
They saw us. You are with me.
Oh, you're ready to rock. So fifth grade. You're preventing this from being a mini lesson. Okay, so what noun did the underlined pronouns replace? So here's our original sentence. The Cougars won the football game when the quarterback ran in a touchdown. We could then rewrite the sentence as they won the football game when he ran in a touchdown. Turn and talk to the person next to you. What word does they and he replace from the original sentence? Turn and talk. So in that original sentence, what word is he replacing? Okay, what word is he replacing? They won football. What word is he replacing? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. When I get close, I'll say, okay, which word is they replacing? When I get close to it, I want you to start clapping. So kind of like at a game, you know, they have like the noisometer or whatever sometimes. Yeah. So when I get close to the word that it replaces, I want you to tell me. So we're gonna start with they. So again, we're looking at original sentence. What word is they replacing? Let's start at the beginning. So they is replacing the Cougars. Awesome. They is replacing the Cougars. Now I want to know what word is he replacing. So I'll say it at the beginning of our sentence again. So he. This is the vocabulary now. So the word he, the pronoun he is replacing the quarterback. Nice job. Let's replace a few nouns. Let's replace a few. We have 4 sentences. Your job is to think to yourself, what is a pronoun that could replace the underlined word? So our first one, William is excited for the school carnival. Our second one, Tanya and I are working on a project. The third one, Francisco, Eric, and Tammy are leaving school early. And the fourth one, the ball is flat. Try to talk with the person next to you. What pronoun should you use
What is this? What are his pronouns? Is it
Well, for holding up one, say it's flesh. Who can raise their hand and say the first sentence with me, but replace William with a pronoun? Layla, say the whole sentence for me. Awesome. William, we can replace with he. He is excited for the school carnival. You know, Will, if you hadn't blurted out, I was planning on calling on you for that one. All right, second one, we're replacing Tanya and I. Read the whole sentence to me with your pronoun plugged into it. Let's have Philip.
We are working on
On a project. I like that you plugged in a pronoun there too. But we can't say they because I or you are a part of that group. So you would say we are working on a project. Third one, we're replacing Francisco, Eric, and Tammy. Let's see, let's have Senna.
they are leaving school.
Perfect. We would use they because is the word I included in this? No, so you're not including yourself, so you would say they are leaving school early. And then our fourth and final sentence, the ball is flat, we're replacing the ball. How could we say that? It is flat because the ball is up there.
Yeah, because if you're holding the ball and you say it's flat, the person will know.
Now, ready to rock. Waiting for you. That's good. You're preventing this mini lesson from being mini. I want to give you Wonder Word back. I want to get through all of our pages in Wonder. That can't happen if we keep talking. Okay. I want you to write down 2 sentences with one or more nouns. Can you think of pronouns to replace your nouns? So what you're going to do, write down a sentence like what we saw on the last slide. Underline the nouns in your sentence. Then next to them, write a pronoun that can be replaced. So if I wrote, so for example, if I came up with that sentence on my own, the ball is flat, I would underline the ball in my notebook. And then next to it or around it, I would then write a pronoun like this. So write the original sentence with nouns. Then write some pronouns to replace it. Remember, nouns are people, places, things, and animals. So write the original sentence with the noun in your notebook. Then underline all the nouns and replace each of those nouns with pronouns. And as she. Yes. Or they. And 5th grade was talking a part of my directions. You know, if you have a question, you can whisper to the person next to you, but talking to someone 2 rows ahead of you or a row ahead of you, no. And everyone should be writing right now. Or I should see you thinking and your pencil's ready to write. Give me a thumbs up when you have 2 sentences written down. Basically, once you write that sentence, then you go through and think, okay, can I replace which words can I replace with pronouns? Or do you already replace them? What? For what?
Very tall.
Well, if you wrote like a tower, it's tall. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0. You're going to turn and talk with a partner. When your partner is sharing, you want to make sure they caught all of the nouns in their sentence and turn them into pronouns. See? Turn and share both of your sentences. How did your partners do with converting nouns into pronouns? Okay. Awesome. Okay. Cool. So now I want to point out one thing. When it comes to using pronouns in a sentence, you do not want to be converting every noun into a pronoun because then you end up with something like, I smiled at her and pointed at it when they walked by me. Why is that an issue? Turn and talk. Why is this an issue? Turn and talk. pronouns in a sentence. Do not use, I would say, more than one if you can, unless you want to confuse your reader, which if you're writing like a report for me, you don't want to confuse Miss E, because then you're not going to get full points. So, you know it's right. If you wrote a sentence like this in a report, I go, Jackal, I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. So, don't use too many pronouns in a sentence. Repeat? Alright. Alright, fifth grade, nice work. I would like you to stand up and take a stretch break before wonder. Go ahead. Yes.